candidate DeSantis
I led from the front on this.
on the campaign trail in Iowa. Dictator decision. Kaplan News on assignment half a world away. Farewell SFMN.
The rebranding really gives us an opportunity to reintroduce ourselves.
Details on the big rebrand in a live report. And a local bride and groom will forever have the Heat playoffs as part of their wedding story.
You know, a whole party getting going, everybody.
These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Kelly Sanchez.
I'm Lauren Wirtz. Today is Wednesday, May 31st, 2023.
Live from the Lee Kaplan School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Kaplan News.
Calls for help after shots ring out on the beach in Broward County. Hollywood police have released 911 calls from the Memorial Day shooting at Hollywood Beach.
Police believe the Monday evening shooting started as a fight between two groups. Witnesses can be heard detailing the chaotic scene that unfolded just 2 days ago, leaving 6 of the gunshot victims still hospitalized yesterday. Several callers reported hearing gunshots and seeing people on the ground in the audio.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on.
Come to Hollywood Beach.
Hollywood.
Marriott, the Margaritaville, please, on the beach.
All right.
They're shooting out here.
Officials are asking for the public's help identifying 3 people who they believed were involved in the shooting based on the beach camera's live feed.
A baby has died in a hot car as parents attended a church service. Police say an unresponsive 11-month-old baby girl was left in a hot vehicle for 3 hours. The car was left in the parking lot of a church while the parents attended the service. The infant was taken to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead. The incident remains in investigation and the parents have not been charged.
Ron DeSantis on the record about how he feels former President Trump should have reacted to the debt ceiling situation. While campaigning near Des Moines, Iowa yesterday, DeSantis, who recently launched his presidential campaign, called for former President Donald Trump to go on the record about the debt ceiling decision.
Now, in terms of the debt limit, yeah, I think he should come up. You know, I mean, are you leading from the front, or are you waiting for polls to tell you what position to take?
The Treasury Department warns that if the federal government cannot agree on a new deal to extend the debt limit, the country could run out of money by June 5th.
Called a dictator by many, Turkish President Erdogan is celebrating an election victory this morning. Kaplan News reporter Leyan Avutarbush is nearby in the country of Jordan and has more on the start of his 3rd term.
Breaking barriers and securing his 3rd decade in power, President Erdogan emerges with over 52% of the votes in a hard-fought runoff election. At the AK Party's Istanbul headquarters, thousands of Erdogan supporters celebrated his election victory with cheers of triumph, expressing deep love and trust for their leader.
We love him very much. He's our father, our grandfather, our everything. We voted for him because we trust him. We love him very much. We are always with him.
On the opposition side, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, leader of an alliance, fell over 2 million votes behind Erdogan, dealing a better blow to those hoping for change.
In order to get rid of the oppression and get rid of this authoritarian leadership, to bring real democracy and freedom, I call on all citizens to go vote.
President Erdogan faces significant challenges in his new term, particularly concerning the economy. Turkey grapples with the cost of living crisis marked by soaring inflation and a plummeting lira.
I think the last president couldn't rule the country well, and the economy and other stuff are so bad.
The aftermath of the devastating earthquake also added to the nation's troubles as it suffered a significant loss of lives and displaced millions. While Erdogan has solidified Turkey's position as a regional power broker, concerns about the future of democracy persist. His tightening grip on state power, suppression of dissent, and control over the media raises fears of Turkey sliding towards authoritarianism, despite supporters arguing for political stability. Erdogan's election win brings challenges, troubled economy, earthquake aftermath, and democracy concerns. As a NATO ally and a regional influential power, the world is closely watching Erdogan. Reporting for the Kaplan News, I'm Leana Butarbush.
It's a big morning here on Newsbreak. It's our second newscast under the new brand of Kaplan News. Reporter Samantha Gutierrez is live in the control center with the story behind the change. Today, our webpage wakes up with a new name, previously known as South Florida Media Network and currently rebranded to Kaplan News, after the founder of the Lee Kaplan School of Journalism and Media.
I think that journalism is taught in a certain way throughout the United States. I think we have a chance here on this campus to make the best journalism school in the country. And I think it will be accomplished by looking at what the other schools do right and wrong and treating journalism as a discipline to be learned.
This rebrand includes our name change to Kaplan News, as well as a special expansion to our programs.
Beginning in the fall, we're going to have students in game media and animation media join our students who are already in journalism and broadcasting and digital media. And we really think that this is a fantastic opportunity to help integrate sort of traditional media with emerging media.
And these extended multimedia pieces, including documentaries, games, and animations, will be available to the public as Kaplan Media.
The rebranding really gives us an opportunity to reintroduce ourselves, and we're in a very strong position. We have very strong student-produced media. You know, we have that wonderful, very generous gift from Mr. Kaplan, and FIU right now is really rising.
All of these advancements will secure the Lee Kaplan School of Journalism and Media's place as one of the best and nationally recognized. Reporting for Kaplan News in the Control Center, I'm Samantha Gutierrez.
This is the last morning of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and as Kaplan News Alessandra Enriquez reports, one part of Miami spent the final weekend celebrating with food.
In honor of this month being dedicated to Asian American and Pacific Islander heritage, Smorgasburg Miami has transformed their outdoor food market into an Asian street food paradise.
Located in Wynwood and on Lincoln Road, the Asian Street Food Festival was held for 3 days over Memorial Day weekend and featured food and art highlighting cultures all over Asia.
All of us here at Smorgasburg, at the heart of who we are food lovers. And the other thing that we love here is community. So what better way to get the community together by bringing them together with our love of food and of course being able to celebrate Asian heritage.
Visitors had the opportunity to purchase from both local and guest vendors, including over 10 Asian-owned businesses.
We specialize in Burmese cuisine. I'm from Yangon, Myanmar. It used to be called Burma. It's harder to find Asian restaurants in South Florida, in Miami area, and it's nice to be able to see, especially the ones who are up and coming. There are a couple around us, including myself, who are newer to the scene, and it's nice to just kind of have a following.
The festival served as a touch point for guests to engage with the often underrepresented Miami AAPI community.
There's so much food here that you don't typically get to interact with. Some of my favorite foods that I've found have been Asian-inspired meals, and getting to try them from people who have learned about it and taken the time to really perfect the dish is such an awesome way to introduce yourself to new cultures.
In addition to special events like this one, Smorgasburg Miami engages our community with their weekly food market held here at their Wynwood location on Saturdays and Sundays. This is Alessandra Henriquez for Kaplan News.
The Miami Marlins facing jet lag and the Padres as they return from a West Coast road trip.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
Man, I have mixed feelings right now. You know, I gotta go on a wedding, but we're in the finals. We're in the finals, so I'm gonna be missing that, but I'll make sure to put it on the phone again.
A local wedding party got to celebrate the Heat's big win a couple of days early. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
A South Florida bride and groom saying "I do," not knowing how it ended. Guests at a local reception became the butt of an internet joke after mistakenly thinking the Heat clinched the Eastern Conference Finals on Saturday night.
But as Kaplan's Jared Parker reports, the fact that Miami ended up winning the series 2 days later became icing on their wedding cake.
They tried canceling my wedding. I know you've seen that video. I know they tried, but they couldn't.
This Heat fan is in good spirits after his wedding went viral on Saturday, but not for the best reasons. Williams Duruthi's wedding party was watching Game 6 of the Heat versus the Boston Celtics, and they celebrated before learning the team actually lost. Derek White scored the game-winning shot as time expired, but they thought the clock hit 0 before White got the shot off. Duruthi was on Bird Road and 87th Avenue in Southwest Miami to celebrate the Heat actually winning.
You know, a whole party getting going, everybody, from the beginning. Unfortunately, we first saw that day, but we got it done today. The emotions were up and down, but we figured it out today. We got it done.
Now, in good spirits, the newlyweds are enjoying a honeymoon in Rome as we speak. But Duruthi said it's bittersweet to not be in Miami for the NBA Finals.
Yeah, man, I have mixed feelings right now. You know, I got to go on a wedding, but we're in the finals. We're in the finals. So I'm going to be missing that, but I'll make sure to put it on the phone again, and I won't miss the end of it.
Denver hosts Miami in the NBA Finals on June 1st. Duruthi told me if the Heat win, they may come back early. For Kaplan News, I'm Jared Parker.
The Miami Marlins had a rough start on their first game back home against the San Diego Padres after sweeping the Angels in Los Angeles. The Fish had a good first innings, being up by the 6th. The two teams were then tied going into the 9th, and that's when the Padres really cashed in a 5-run inning against the Marlins. The final score was Padres 9, Marlins 4. The two teams will face each other again today at 6:40 p.m. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Lauren Wirtz.
I'm Kelly Sanchez. Get more news anytime at kaplannews.fiu.edu.